about this group that you guys are a team built from scratch and made it as far as you did?
I mean, I think it starts with the leadership. Everything from the management with Mr. Petrovic and even Calgary, and then down through the coaches, shows the kind of commitment and effort and talent that they have, and it carried over into us. And it starts with the leadership. The older, more experienced guys on this team. It started with guys like Bortson, but then when MacArthur came in and Brodeur and guys like Constant and Henry that were with Stockton in the past, those guys really set the tone. And for guys like me that were coming in that didn't really know what to expect, right off the bat, set a winning standard and made things simple, but made it so that guys were committed. And the way this group got together and really gelled was something special. So I'm not surprised at all that we had success. It was fun, and it takes a lot of hard work, but it was cool to be a part of.
That's a problem. What was it about the play on the ice that you guys got as far as you did?
I think that it was a commitment to playing a team game, knowing that we had some aspects of our team game that were strong. We had skill, we had speed, we were pretty solid defensively, and when we stuck to those things, we had success, especially when we played as a team. And the way the guys worked and just were unselfish made our success even greater, and I think that's what carried us.
Do you think you maybe surprised some people outside of this building?
Yeah, I heard, you hear about places where there was an American League team before, and then they get a ECHL team, and people are disappointed or frustrated or whatever the word is. But I heard several people in the community that said that they were impressed with us. They enjoyed the games, and that's fun for us to hear. They treated us really well. Even yesterday when we came back from our flight, there was people outside, cheering us on and thanking us, and we should be the ones saying thank you. They treated us really well, and even on nights where there was snowstorms or weeknight games when it's tough for people to show up, the people that were here made a lot of noise and made it fun, and it was cool thing to experience.
As a player, what do you take away from this year?
Personally, you try and evaluate, different things that went well or things you can work at in the summer. But I think as a whole, you take the experience of, just another season, being a year older, but then the playoff run, I think, and that, the end of the season and the playoffs is really what means a lot. You play this game to ultimately win a championship, and that didn't happen. But to say that we played 2 rounds in the playoffs and that we played some really good hockey, played against some good teams, and in the situations you travel and different things, that's not easy. But I think that really adds a lot of experience to what you have, and helps prepare you going forward, no matter where you are, whether even outside of hockey, in other jobs in life or whatever it might be.
Do you feel you got anything different out as a person, off the ice kind of stuff? Out of the year of, you guys all said so much about, first of all, this team was closer than I've ever seen a team be, and about working with Kale,
Kale really sets a good example of what it's like to work hard and treat people with respect. Away from hockey, if that's what we're talking about, you know that he's going to be honest with you, and you know that he's always gonna do everything he can to help you out. And I think that just that example speaks a lot, and the rest of the coaching staff too. Any requests that we had, or things like that, or ways that we could improve, they were never, there was never a time where you needed something and you didn't get it. So that was a fun thing to experience, and I think that by them working so hard and doing things like that, it helped the guys to realize just what you can do to help other people, and that was special, and I think it helped us go as far as we did.
My last one is an impossible question, but can you point to, is there a top moment that sticks out for you personally?
One top moment?
Or one of a few? You don't have to give a few, but
Yeah, I'd say winning the first playoff series was huge for us. When we came out, didn't really know what to expect as far as, how everything was going to work. We had guys that had just come back, and you never know what what kind of an opponent you're going to face in the playoffs. But for us to have success in that first playoff series was huge. That was a lot of fun, and I mean, then you look back and there's a lot of games that road trips and things like that that are fun with the team. But I think that winning that first playoff series was probably the biggest thing for me. We definitely believed in ourselves, and it was a lot of fun.